Father's birthday. Long time ago, 6 years old Sneha lived with her mummy papa in a city. Sneha's father loved her very much. Every year on her birthday, he used to give her a big and a wonderful gift.
Happy birthday, dear Sneha.
Thank you, Daddy.
And this time, Sneha also wanted to give her father a wonderful gift on his birthday.
This time I'll also gift my dad a beautiful gift.
Thinking this, Sneha went to her room, opened her piggy bank and found out that only few pennies were left in it.
I invested all my money few days before to buy a doll for me. Now how will I buy a beautiful gift for my dad?
Thinking this, Sneha became very sad. Then a thought came in her mind. She went to her mother and said,
Mom, please give me some money. I want to buy a beautiful gift for my dad.
So you want to buy a gift for your dad from his money itself?
Yes, what else can I do? I'm very young. Where will I get money to gift my dad?
To gift something to your dad, you don't need money. Whatever you will gift him with love, he will definitely like it.
Saying this, Mom left from there. Sneha remained there for some time and then an idea came to her mind. She ran to the storeroom. She looked there and here and found many empty boxes lying there. She picked the biggest box amongst them and took it to her room. She wrapped that box with a golden paper very nicely. Next day early morning, on her father's birthday, she went to her father, gifted him that wrapped box and said,
Happy birthday, Papa!
Father was very happy on receiving this huge box and thought that what Sneha must have brought in such a huge box for him.
On my birthday, you have gifted me such a huge present. What can there be in such a huge box?
First open and see, Dad.
And father lovingly opened the box gifted by Sneha. But on opening it, he found that the box was empty. There was nothing in it.
Sneha dear, this box is empty.
No, Dad, look again. I have blown a lot of kisses in this.
Father was very happy on hearing this.
Thank you, Sneha. No one has given me such a wonderful gift till date.
After seeing this, father hugged Sneha very tightly. This way, Sneha gave a wonderful gift to her father on his birthday, and she understood the meaning of a wonderful gift too.
The Chocolate Tree. A long time ago, there was a very big house in a city. Chinky and her parents lived in that big house. There was a maid named Shantibai who worked for them. One day, Chinky's father came home and said to her,
Chinky, your birthday is next week. Tell me, what do you want on this birthday?
Dad, you give me gifts every year. But this year, I want a different gift from you.
So tell me, what do you want this year?
This year, I want you to arrange a big birthday party for all my friends.
That's it? Alright, I will arrange a big birthday party for you.
Chinky's mother said to Shantibai,
Tomorrow we are celebrating Chinky's birthday party at home. You must bring your kids to the party too. They will like it very much.
In the evening, after finishing all the house chores, Shantibai returned home. On reaching home, Shantibai said to her son,
Gattu, tomorrow is Chinky's birthday. So, her mother has invited you to the party.
Next day in the evening, Gattu went to Chinky's birthday party along with his mother. He was very happy to see such a huge birthday party.
I have never seen such a huge party.
After some time, Chinky cut the cake. Everyone ate the cake till their stomachs were full. Gattu was also very happy after eating the cake and drinking the cold drink. When the party was over, Chinky gave everyone chocolate as a return gift.
Gattu, I want to thank you very much for coming to my party. Thank you, Chinky. Your party was very nice. And the cake and cold drink were also very tasty.
Then Gattu looked at the chocolate and thought,
Today I have eaten lots of things. I shall save the chocolate for tomorrow.
And then Gattu returned to his home along with his mother. Next day, after coming back from school, he remembered that he had saved chocolate.
Now I will eat the chocolate.
But as soon as he took a bite of the chocolate, he found out that it was very tasty.
This chocolate is more delicious than the cake that I ate last night. But if I finish it today itself, then what will I eat tomorrow? No. I won't finish it today. Instead, I will eat it a little bit every day.
And then he carefully kept the rest of the chocolate. Now, he started eating few bites of chocolate every day.
I wish this chocolate never finishes.
A few days went by in this way. Now, Gattu was left with very little chocolate. Gattu became very sad due to this. Next day, he was coming home from school with a sad heart. Just then, he saw a tree of Indian blackberry, and looking at the tree, he thought,
I can also grow a chocolate tree just like this blackberry tree. I just need to bury the remaining chocolate in the ground and water it.
Thinking this, he rushed to his house and took the remaining chocolate and a bottle of water. Then he returned to the tree. He dug a small pit near a tree and threw the remaining chocolate in the pit and then watered it.
Wow! Very soon I will have my own chocolate tree and then I will eat chocolates as much as I want.
At the same time, an old man was passing by there. When he saw Gattu laughing, he came near him and asked,
What happened? Why are you laughing alone like that?
Uncle, I am very happy thinking about my tree.
Your tree? Is this tree yours?
No, not this one. I have buried some chocolate over here. And now my chocolate tree will grow here.
What?
Yes, uncle.
No, I'm not laughing because I'm happy. I'm laughing at your stupidity.
What do you mean?
It means you can't grow a chocolate tree this way. And due to your greed, you have ruined the rest of your chocolate too.
Hearing this, Gattu understood that he had made a huge mistake.
What have I done? I ruined the rest of the chocolate also because of my greed.